I don't like being summoned before I've had my morning coffee, Felicia.
Just get in here, please. Thank you.
So what do you want? Me to pick out a new pattern of wallpaper for my new bedroom?
Stop it. I went to see Kevin Anderson last night.
Oh, well, what a coincidence. So did I. You told him, didn't you? You told him that I know Carl Hutchins.
I went to Kevin to tell him the truth.
I knew you'd turn me in, Felicia.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it to you.
Well, now, why not?
I don't know. I thought there was a key to getting Ryan out of jail because of your connection with Carl Hutchins. And I really thought it was my duty to go to Kevin and tell him what I knew, to save an innocent man. And then I looked at him, and I said nothing. I just said nothing. Because I couldn't betray my own child.
You couldn't possibly think of me that way,
Well,
Felicia.
that is what I thought.
This is something to do with my grandmother, doesn't it?
Helen did ask me to look out for you.
You know, she's very sweet. But she doesn't know the score, and I'd like to keep it that way, so you're off the hook.
I didn't do it because Helen asked me, Lorna. I did it because I couldn't turn you into the police.
Well, a fat lot of good that did you. My connection with Carl doesn't mean that Ryan gets his walking papers, no questions asked. Now, there is something else going on here, Felicia.
Yeah, you're right. There is. You see, I realized that I couldn't judge you, Lorna, because I had fallen into the same trap myself.
What are you talking about?
This is something I haven't talked about in a very long time. Many years ago, I, too, was involved with Carl Hutchins.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes, I'm serious.
Well, why didn't you ever tell me?
Because I'm ashamed of it. Just like you. I'm ashamed that I could be led away by someone as horrible as Carl. And believe me, I was led away.
This is not possible, Felicia.
How can I judge you? I try very hard not to judge myself. People can be fooled. Even people as smart as you and me. And at least you had an excuse. I mean, you were young and you were vulnerable. But people make mistakes. And sometimes daughters make the same mistakes as their mothers.
Does Jenna know?
No.
Well, I won't tell her.
I didn't think I'd have to ask you that. I want you to know something. I understand what happened to you, and I do believe you. And even though I didn't raise you, Lorna, we're from the same flesh and blood. And we do what's right.
And what is the right thing, Felicia?
I think you will go to the police and tell them what you know. And I will be there to help you.